Welcome to Hal's Krause Lumber Company HO Model Railroad. Appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. Hit that bell and we'll notify you of upcoming videos. We're going to do just something just a bit different today. We're going to take a walk down through what I've been doing for the last 6 weeks or so. Last fall we decided to take off the popcorn ceiling off of the living room, and out of that came quite a learning process, and we decided we were going to do the kitchen next. We elected to take that popcorn ceiling down and replace it with a knockdown ceiling. Before we get started, let's take a look at, there sits the building of the model railroad. We're going to throw some information in about the model railroad today, and this was back 2 years ago. And we were just getting started with this model railroad. And since then it has grown another layer on top of what you see there. Reversing switches, reversing turnouts. It's grown a bit. I have to do an update one of these days. I was at a train show here, March of 2024. Talked to a gentleman from Toad Models out of Omaha. And he was building some cute little models. First one there you see to the left-hand side is a sawmill. And he built that building, and he replaced it with a Corley type sawmill inside of that building with a filing room off to the right-hand side. And then behind that is a small engine locomotive house. Cute little buildings, and I just kind of fell in love with them. Couldn't walk away without having those. They were just really cute. And so again, that's from Toad Models out of Omaha. I believe it's, Omaha. I'm sure you get hold of him. Anyway, before we go too far along in this little project that I have elected to show you, I wanted to bring in a piece of film that I had taken when I first moved into this house. It's upwards of 3 years ago. You'll see the changes that have transpired. The popcorn ceiling was dark, and we're trying to lighten the house up. You can see the new ceiling in now, and in just a second we'll go to the old ceiling, and you'll see that it is dark, spotted, full of spiders, and not really the direction I wanted to go. Now, besides just taking the ceiling off, we changed the cabinet, the background. The camera's not happy with the light in the background, but that cabinet that's there is wider now. The microwave was sitting low and was difficult to work with, so we raised that cabinet. We replaced the faucet, the sink, raised the cabinet above the refrigerator, narrowed the cabinet alongside of the refrigerator to have a 36-inch refrigerator. Prior to taking this video, we had just put in 3 pantries so that the kitchen had enough cupboard space to handle our needs. And it all worked out fairly well. We have since gone ahead and put in a 36-inch refrigerator, a grilling microwave with a convection oven, a double oven stove, and a new dishwasher. And you'll see here now that the cabinets are raised up. On the left-hand side, you'll see the new sink and the faucet. We did have to replace all the woodwork around the kitchen window. It was shot, it was deteriorated and sun-bleached, and was particle board. And we replaced it with solid oak. Here's that wider cabinet in place. And you'll see we've done a little bit of tile work on top of that. Replaced the backsplash with tile. And we'll come around again and show the tops of those cabinets. While we had that apart, we went ahead and drilled all the cabinets and fished wiring in so that we could put lighting below. And we put in high-intensity LEDs, 24 volt. on the lower and on the uppers, when we can actually see it in a lighter day. The cabinet, the pantries that you're seeing now, we had to remove so that we could get the popcorn ceiling off of the way in the back and to blow the new texture in. And that was all quite a elaborate project. Here you'll see us going around one more time to look at that tile. And we're getting it put back together. We did this starting in that end part of April of 2024, took most of May of 2024, and haven't gotten down to do much with the railroad right now. I am working on putting the infrared sensors into the track so that I can make a track on the computer screen, and it will show us where the trains are on the tracks. I'm getting kind of excited about that. About halfway through with that. Have about 90 sensors put in. Have a ways to go yet. Yes, you'll see that we took these pictures with a DJI drone. One of my few experiences with that. Here you'll see the lights on the effort flashing up and down, and those all light up. Those are on timers so that they work by time of day. And now you'll see the bottom ones going on and off, and on reverse, on and off, one on top, one on the bottom. And they really do help in the evenings when it's dark on the lower cabinets. Below those cabinets, it lights it right up so you can work at the stove without feel like you're in the shadows. And it's just aesthetics for the top one. And we just about have enough light in the kitchen to handle the dark wood and the dark appliances. And it's starting to liven up and really starting to like it. We hope that you enjoy this video. Again, we like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.